Ridge was just too good for him. But we know Hempel is a very dangerous opponent. Remember him beating Dimitri Van den Berg at the World Championship in the 2022 Worlds at Alexandra Palace before losing to Raymond Smith. So he's a very dangerous opponent and a man not to be taken lightly.
No, exactly right.
134.
I think with Florian Hempel, he's coming along and he got his tour card and he's fired off straight away. Well, bullseye for a 161. What a start by Florian Hempel. A 161 check out there. Nice little 12 dart open and leg for Florian Hempel. But after that, fantastic 180 first 3 darts. Only follows it with a 59.
130.
Hempel again sitting on a finish run after only 9 darts.
He is, yeah, on another warm
75.
afternoon here in Barnsley.
And he's got 6 darts at it.
Tops again.
Game shot.
My word. My word, this is some spectacular shooting from Florian Hempel. Well, Chisnall was clearly the favourite for this match, but you wouldn't have said that Hempel beating Chisnall would be a shock off the sporting Richter scale, but
180.
a 6-0 drubbing certainly would be, and that is more than a possibility at this stage. Because Hempel here coming back for a 2-dart pop finish to go 5 up, and then would have the darts in the 6th to complete a whitewash win over Chisnall. Double 16.
Game shot.
So easy. 11 darter, I believe, there for a 5-0 advantage. 2 ton plus outs. 11 darter there, couple of maximums. What more do you want?
57.
So this is now to close it out. A dart at double 16 for the match, for the big German.
46.
Still 99, not the easiest of double-digit finishes. That'll help. Double 18, the choice.
63.
But not the finish. And so 3 in hand. Ooh, that was wild, really. Double 4.
12.
Well, that's now 3 match darts gone. 1 at double 16, 1 at double 8, and 1 at double 4. So, to make it even more interesting, Dave Chisnall. Oh dear.
No score.
Well, Florian Hempel, how many opportunities do you want to get past this game? That's 4. That's 5.
Game shot and
that's
the match.
6. But with that 6 dart comes the win. Florian Hempel 6-2 over Dave Chisnall.
So this can be seen as a set-up turn for Van der Velde.
$60.
Well, chose to stay up, Rod. Some players choose the option there of going for 2 treble 19s.
57.
That gives him choices, and he chooses the single 18 to leave the double
Game shot.
16. That's nice, very nice.
Rod, and rightly so. You do respect any opponent you play. You've still got to go up there and do a job. And this young man is certainly doing a good job.
100.
Well, the fact is that Mervyn King's 2 appearances in the BDO World Final, one was before Van der Velde was born, and the other one was while he was still in nappies.
57.
So, I mean, I don't know if that makes Merv feel old. It makes me feel old, I know that. Double?
Game shot.
Well, he's playing exceptionally well, isn't he?
Tenacious competitor. He will keep fighting till the very last dart.
119.
He's not giving Merv a moment's peace, is he?
Treble 17. would have left the bullseye.
97.
He does leave double 12, but it may be to no avail. 32 left, and that's
Game
it.
shot and the match.
Well, an absolute demolition job by Jurjen van der Velde, the 20-year-old Dutchman. He demolishes Mervyn Kings. A chance here again. Well, that really puts him in good shape. Brooks with a chance, though. Needs to find a treble 20 with one of the first two darts. Got to find it here to leave the bullseye. Can't quite squeeze it in.
58.
And so Kim Huybrechts has crafted an opportunity for the early break on double 16.
Game shot.
And it is an early break for Kim Huybrechts.
$96.
Well, he went two double tops with three in hand, and well, there'll be some wise old heads looking at that
5.
saying that really is silly, silly play. And it's not worked anyway. Huybrechts wants tops. That was impetuous from
Game
Bradley
shot.
Brooks, and Kim Huybrechts is a wise old head, and he's 4-0 up. So Huybrechts may be a little disappointed with just over 90, but it's more than enough, isn't it?
89.
And there he tees up his favourite double again. The average is 92, plays 71.5 now. More than enough that from Kim Huybrechts.
58.
Far too much for Bradley Brooks on this particular afternoon. And
Game
there
shot
it is,
and the match.
a whitewash win and a rout of Bradley Brooks. He's better than that, but Huybrechts just took him apart there. A lot of pressure if O'Connor can hit two trebles in this visit. Well, even one would have put him in a
140.
decent position, but that puts him in an excellent position. The last leg was won in 14 darts by O'Connor, and he can get another 14 darter here to go 3-1 up.
60.
Double 16 for a 3-1 lead.
Game shot.
Lovely finish. Treble 20 leaves double 18. Two darts in hand at that target. Oh, that couldn't have been close without going in.
60.
That's further away and means O'Connor has a chance to regain the lead. It's on his own throw, mind you. Tops or treble 20. Single now and needs to just be a little bit careful. Those two darts, he doesn't want to deflect off them. That's what he's worried.
60.
So he goes higher. Almost found the double, which would have been no great damage, but he leaves tops, but he's waiting on van der Behaarde to
Game
miss,
shot.
and he's going to be waiting a long time because it's not going to happen. .72 left.
93.
Went hunting in treble 16, which would have left double 12. He's left 56, O'Connor. 100 left for these two for van der Behaarde. Treble 20 to target. Can't find it to leave top. So O'Connor can breathe fresh life into his chances.
134.
He's going to get two at a double as long as he can find the big number 16. He has. Two at double top for the Irishman. To level from 5-3 down by winning two consecutive legs. Goodness me.
16.
Well, they were a long way away in reality, weren't they? And it might be the end for O'Connor. Double 10. Oh, so close to double 6, which would have left him on double 4. But anyway,
Game
hits the
shot
double
and the
10 next dart. And Mario van der Behaarde does enough to edge out William O'Connor.
This very moment, as Hempel eyes up a 1-4-6 for a 4-1 lead, which isn't going to happen, he is £5,000 outside the top 64 come the start of January.
73.
He would lose his tour card if the tour ended here. He has to get himself to the Worlds.
70.
Right, now he has to take out 73. 54. Tops.
Game shot.
Well, that is very good.
portfolio of victories here in Barnsley this week, just to mount a challenge to get to the Worlds, which, as we've already outlined, could be the difference between remaining as a professional player come January, or having to go to Q school, or maybe even walking away entirely. But that's a great visit from Hempel. The 180 asks the question of Van der Velde.
Double off the single. Now up to double 8.
Game shot.
Well, full credit here to Jurjen van der Velde, because...
And into the 5 segment, but to be honest, even if it had got in the treble 20, he would still be a distant second favourite in this match right now. Because Florian Hempel has put in a very, very decent leg. He's missed the bullseye for the second visit running, but he should still get at least one match start when he returns.
And having missed it again, he didn't draw a bad raffle ticket again, did he? The 13 left 68, which is a pretty decent leave, all things considered.
40.
Now, we've seen him miss 3 darts at double 4, and now he's got another 2.
Game
and this
shot
time he hits it. And Florian Hempel, in the end, is too strong for the young Dutchman.
Well, keep you abreast of what goes on there, as Huybrechts eyes up the 170. Does he eye it up, though?
Yes.
Does he?
No, you are 18.
Coward.
138.
I presume you were referencing Kim rather than me there, but it could be either, obviously. Anyway, what he has to do is left double 16, and his opponent's on 61, and Huybrechts, he's eyeing this up all right, isn't he? Look at him staring that down. But only 1 dart left in hand.
No score.
My word, should have gone for the bullseye down.
Wow. Mario van der Behaarde is going to get a dart. It won't be at double top unless something goes horrendously wrong with the counting. It'll be double 4. And that is the first break of throw in this game. Mario. Certainly not makeable on this occasion for Mario van der Behaarde, but he is going to take a chunk out of it. A pretty big chunk, in fact. And if Kim Huybrechts can't take out the 84, he's in serious danger. And he's missed the 14 segment. He's disgusted with it. Rod Studd is disgusted with it. He's a mirror image watching them flail their hands about in rage.
He's made mistakes at the back end of legs, the worst
48.
time to make mistakes. He's always been expressive and emotive, Kim Huybrechts, hasn't he? But he really looks like he wants to start a fight with somebody, and if he can't find anybody else, he'll start with himself.
Game shot.
And that's going to just make his mood darken even more.
And from here, he should get darts to win this leg as well.
Yeah, that'd be 8-0 in a race to 6.
Comprehensive.
Oh, now he's making blunders.
43.
Can Huybrechts find something here to get down to a makeable finish and hope Van der Behaarde misses the 94? Yes, he can. So 78 going if Van der Behaarde fails to take out 94. 2 darts at tops as he finds the treble 18 deliberately and hits Top's first dart to wrap it up. Kim Huybrechts is beaten. Van der Behaarde marches on for a matchup with Florian Hempel.
$140.
Well, Florian Hempel, world rank number 53, but Van der Behaarde has already knocked out the world number 37, Willie O'Connor. And Kim Huybrechts is ranked 30th, so he'll fancy his chances here against a man ranked outside the top 50.
Game shot.
But Hempel, with that clean kill.
$85. $85. Game shot.
And Florian Hempel tidies up very neatly to regain the lead. Take 2 turns possibly away from winning the match now. Van den Berhade. Oh, that's almost perfect. Another one. Oh, brilliant. The 180 follows the 140 to leave tops after 12. Brilliant stuff.
140.
Tops. Hempel looks resigned to his fate. He may get a reprieve.
20.
He does get a reprieve as 3 match darts disappear for the Belgian. But I say reprieve, he's still got to find a 3-figure outshot himself. Treble 19. No, can't find a treble.
58.
And so 3 more for Mario van den Berhade. Missed 3 darts at tops. He has 3 starting at double 10. And there it is. And Mario van den Berhade defeats Florian Hempel. Eventually gets the job done in that leg there on double 10.
$100. $100.
That will leave the bull. Oh my word. Daryl Gurney.
$128. $140.
Double.
Game shot.
The finishing here from Daryl Gurney. That is 2 3-figure outshots, a 1-2-1 and a 1-1-0. Only 2 legs away. Still the short course, 1st to 6. You might have heard Anderson checking with the match referee beforehand. Is it still 1st to 6? I'm sure he knew it was, but just wanted
60.
to be absolutely sure. Brilliant.
180.
Gary Anderson keeps the maximum fires burning with a 4th, but it may not matter. It won't matter if this hits the bullseye.
Game shot.
Daryl Gurney now. Stop it, Daryl. Well, he's enjoying that as well. He might, because his bullseye hitting has been great. Even that leaves 140, and you wouldn't put that past Daryl Gurney the way he's finishing this afternoon.
100.
Can he finish the match with fireworks? No, he cannot.
40.
Well, arguably his worst visit of the match, Daryl Gurney there. Chance for Anderson for the big skin saver on the double 11.
Game shot.
And it is a big skin, easy for me to say, skin saver to check out from Anderson, his biggest and best of the match. And again, Gurney closing in on victory. And again, Gary Anderson tries to fend him off. Treble 19. For yet another huge finish, it's double top.
137.
He's the width of a wire. He holds the pose, but the dart isn't in. Well, Anderson, another chance to escape. And he escapes indeed. Well, you've got to hand it here to Gary Anderson, because this has been the most dogged of fightbacks. He has refused to lose in this match. That's okay. 2-dot combo is left. That's 45 of them for Gurney.
65.
But Anderson to level, and that seemed improbable about 10 minutes ago. 32 left. Double 8.
66.
Well, he almost won the match with a 157. Could he win it with a 160? Oh, he could, you know. Sensational from Daryl Gurney. Gary Anderson laughs as well, he might. He can't believe his luck, really.
But they look at it as a chance to have a little peck themselves.
140.
And get the scalp of Peter Wright.
Yeah. World number 3, as I say, but that won't last, because unless he wins the World Championship again, his ranking is going to diminish off the back of winning it a couple of years back. So
140.
he's going to sink down a few spots for sure, unless he can replicate his most recent World Championship win over Michael Smith.
85.
Caught the flight there, I think, while going for the double 5. Opportunity for Peter Wright.
Taken.
Wow.
Game shot.
Perhaps where he has had this indifferent spell, well, a little bit of limelight has been taken off of him, and that's helped him relax and gather his thoughts about where his darts game is at the moment.
Got no idea what's going on through someone's head. Already I've been saying this.
Yeah, but you say that, Rob, but then you have an opinion about it. But then you have an opinion about it.
I've got no opinion about what's going on in the man's mind. I don't know. I can see I have an opinion about how well he's throwing darts.
I dangle a hook, and you will jump on it.
And
here we go.
78.
This is the 5th match he's played today. So, in order for it to be
38.
regarded as a revival, it's going to have to last more than 5 matches, isn't it?
Oh, very much so, yeah.
So,
but having a run like this,
it's good. He's playing well, and it's good to see. But
I was actually going to say
100.
that, you know, when you're using a different set of darts, it can play heavy on your mind. But as you said earlier, Peter Wright has used so many different sets of darts, it's never stopped him before from getting over the line, has it?
Well, as I've said before, you cannot criticise Peter Wright's choice of darts, because all he would simply do is point to the trophies in his cabinet and say, do you think I've got it wrong, dear? Because there's 2 World Championships in there, there's a World Match Play.
174.
You know, great dart.
There's very few players who've got a better CV than Peter Snakebite Wright. Very few. Even you, Lloydie.
105.
Yeah, I wish I had half of what he'd won.
Right, now then. There it is, Peter Wright. And that's a brilliant performance from the beleaguered Peter Wright.
100.
Price in charge in this leg. Well, I think judging where that
46.
landed, he was caught in 2 minds. Should he carry on the treble 20 because Gurney wasn't on a finish, or go for the treble 18, which would have been conventional in that circumstance, looking for the bull? And in the end, he chucked in somewhere in between and hit a 1.
Well, and straight off that, Daryl Gurney's hit a crucial 177 to put the pressure on this 78. Double 6 now, last dart in hand.
Game shot.
Yes, clinically finished off there by Gerwyn Price.
$105.
Right, an opportunity here for Daryl Gurney to break.
140.
Albeit by a 116 checkout. That's a good marker for the treble rod.
60.
Couldn't find it with either darts 2 or 3. So he's relying on Price not taking out 104. And it's on now, using the 16's route to leave his favourite, double top.
Game shot.
And that's why it is his favourite. Oh, my word. Well, he was hitting 9 darters for fun.
135.
In the last calendar year, 2022, he hit 4 in a calendar year, didn't he? You remember, 1 in the Worlds, 2 in the Premier League and 1 night in Belfast, and then 1 at the match play
60.
in Blackpool.
Yeah.
I mean, he was the 9 dart king, and I suppose he still is the 9 dart king. He just has had a little bit of a drought, but you could, the way he hits treble 20s, you can fancy him to
87.
get on a 9 darter reasonably often. 4 in a calendar year was quite exceptional. Well, Darrell
98.
has been unable to keep Price under control in the last leg and a half. He wants tops.
Game
12
shot.
dart leg, and now he's playing darts of the utmost quality, world class and then some. And for Price, it'll be the good news of going into another final if he can convert a 6-3 lead into a victory here. And we'll see him again in a few minutes in the final if he does convert this advantage. And he's 3 darts away from doing so now.
140.
He wants 108. Looking for 4 17s and finding them for tops.
Game shot
and a wonderful
match.
finish to conclude a wonderful performance from the former world champion and former world #1. The Iceman was red hot.
$111.
Just to prove a point, he hit one of the tops, albeit with his last dart. But he's still left another favourite, which is double 10.
$171.
Oh, different.
Double 5.
Good
and
marker.
Still,
Ooh.
10.
well, steady
Ooh,
on, Gedwin.
wow.
Would not be on, want to be on the wrong end of Gerwin Price's right hand, to be honest. Double 2. Can he
Well,
slide it in?
Yes.
He can.
Game shot.
Oh,
114.
the bounce out, but then he rectified matters very quickly with the treble 19 to follow the one on the floor, which seemed bound for that target. Now here's the treble 19 hitting that you alluded to from closer, Colin.
95.
The 95, but so far there's only been one leg in it, or they've been level. So Price looking to go 2 legs in front now.
Might go 25 and bull here for an easier 2 darter.
56.
Well,
Wow.
the calculation was correct, but not the accuracy of the dart. There's been a lot of head shaking and muttering and chuntering from Gerwin Price during this match.
95.
Feeling the squeeze a little bit, I think, Rodney.
The eyes like lasers. At
Game
double
shot.
8. Price looking to break and go in front again. And then it might be the
140.
decisive break as he makes the push for the finishing line. If he goes 5-4 up and holds after that 6-4, that may well be that. But you can't get too far ahead of yourself. Gerwin Price knows that. And he certainly learned that in the
100.
World Championship final itself against Gary Anderson when he missed umpteen for the match at the back end. Do you remember? I think he missed 10 or 11 for the match. Double 12.
57.
You can't pick up the prize until game shot and the match is called.
That was a strange one, that, Rod. He put a great marker there on double 12, and he loves double 12, and
58.
the deciding dart went even further away.
We'll get this. Told you.
Game shot.
Well, very timely 1-3-4 there from Daniel Closer. Make Gezi think to himself, I need to put in a big shot here.
137.
Which he duly does to leave what should be a comfortable 80 finish for him, but it all depends how much pressure that 80's under.
$140.
Well, there's a little bit of pressure there, Rod.
2 at double 10. Almost.
Don't fancy it.
Don't you? Oh,
Game shot.
What do I know?
Yeah, he's done extremely well in this Players' Championship number 21, and this final he's acquitted himself brilliantly against one of the game's elite.
130.
Well, one thing's for sure, he's not going away.
So now this is to get back within a leg, with Price waiting on tops. Yes, great dart, 2 in hand at double 16. Oh
Game
yes,
shot.
and he's back to within a leg at 6-5. 4-5-3. Got Colin Lloyd marking now. Max.
180.
261, Colin? Yeah.
Yep.
We're doing it by writing it down.
I've done this for a long time, Rod.
No.
Bit of chalking.
93.
You used to have to chalk when you lost a match, didn't you? 261 Price, less these.
130.
That leaves 131 for the match when he comes back. It would be for a 12 dart winning leg for Price. Remember, it's 7-6 in legs to the Welshman.
97.
Well, tops here. This will be a fantastic finish for Price.
Well, single 20 now. He's no need to worry about
91.
taking it out too much, has he? Just sent it up because his opponent is on 263. So, Gelwyn Price wanting tops for the title.
58.
Tops for the title. Gelwyn
Game shot
Price
and the
wins
match.
yet another Players' Championship on the PDC Pro Tour. 2 in Germany last week, now 1 in Barnsley here for the Iceman.